on this episode.
Super focused. We'll get through this well.
Sounds good.
Come on, Skippy. Don't fail us now.
We went to Ojibwe with a brand new car.
It's still an unknown for us.
25, long nips. You right?
Brandon is steering like crazy.
Just got to commit. I think in the last stage of the day, we were all within 2 seconds.
T3 right.
We might just have to be 10/10ths and kind of hope for some luck on our side.
Crest 70.
It's just incredible to me that such a young guy has done so well so quickly.
This is Launch Control. In the Lakes region of Minnesota, the Ojibwe Forests Rally is set to begin. With COVID restrictions still in place, spectators are restricted, so the fanfare is subdued. The quiet amplifies the pressure placed on the team.
Add a little more fire safety. We're at the Ojibwe Forest Rally, day one. Today's stages are absolutely epic. I've been so successful at the Ojibwe Forest Rally because the roads are super smooth. It's fast, a lot of jumps. You got some technical aspects, but usually it is pristine. It's a new car, it's a new co-driver, but we're gonna go like hell.
Travis's usual co-driver can't be here at the moment, so I got the call up for this rally. Travis and I did a lot of homework before the event, getting to know his notes and each other and things like that, and we just can't wait to start today.
I mean, if we get a bit of rain here, it could get a little slippery, which would be an advantage for me because I'm first on the road. Tons of erosion where the road had actually narrowed in and there's big holes, so you got to be really careful.
There's a couple of places where it could be pretty hard on the car, so we've got it marked as pretty careful going down through some of those spots. First on the road, you don't get the advantage of the guy in front of his lines and his braking points. It could be an interesting challenge.
After 2 events completed in the ARA Championship, the Subaru team finds themselves playing catch-up. A win would help put them back in the mix, ideally with series leader Barry McKenna finishing off the podium. But rewind a few days, and the fact the team is focused on championship points at all is a feat in itself. With just days to go before the rally, the team finished building Pastrana's new car and headed west for a pre-event shakedown.
We went to Ojibwe with a brand new car. There's all these little gremlins that could pop up. Just because it's something we've built before, it doesn't mean that something's not going to happen.
He's under the car is good. Everybody's 6 feet away from him.
We did the test pre-Ojibwe, and we had a lot in the back of our minds. Was the fire an isolated incident? Is there a defect in something that is now transferred to both the new car and the other existing rally car? It's still an unknown for us.
It's like you're like, oh, that's a lot of power, and then you get used to it. You're like, oh, I can take it.
Fire, I think it's one of the worst things that can happen. So it was just to try to identify and to try to stay objective of is it really an issue that or no? You can say, okay, we will try to deliver 2 cars, even safer than the one that had the fire, to try to avoid that.
Then I hit the brakes, you almost fell over the hood.
Quick test, went awesome. He had Rhiannon in the car with him for the first time. She's an incredible co-driver. She pushes the driver more than I think anyone realizes. He was so excited.
Over the span of just 4 weeks, Vermont Sports Car pulled a phoenix from the ashes, ensuring Subaru would have a 2-car team ready to take on the 3rd event in the COVID-shortened 2020 championship.
So apparently it's a night and day difference, according to Travis, the brand new car versus the old one. The upside to doing this was he was thrilled about this new car.
The mission is simple. The season has shrunk from 8 to 5 events. After missing snowdrift and a DNF in Ohio, Pastrana has yet to score any points. He's down, but not out. A win here is crucial to turn his season around. Brandon Semenuk earned a podium finish in Ohio. In just his 2nd event with the team, he's closer to the championship hunt than expected.
He was supposed to have 4 or 5 events under his belt in that car by the time he got to Ojibwe. And that's what you would expect for a guy to be putting in stage times that are up there with the top guys in the class. And he was doing it in his second rally in the car.
They have to beat McKenna, and they have to do it now. Pastrana is quick out of the blocks. He knows he can win here, and he's done his homework. The times prove it. He jumps out to a 23-second lead on the 10-mile opening stage. Stage 2, and he takes another 3.5. Semenuk is also setting a new pace. He's going toe-to-toe with McKenna, just half a second behind on the opening stage. But as Barry responds to Pastrana's pace, Semenuk suffers a flat tire, slipping down to 4th.
We've had a great first stage. We won that one by 23 seconds, so that's given us a good lead. And now we've just got the second one by about 4 seconds. So good lead going into stage 3.
Probably slow leak for a couple miles, and then like the last 2 miles is fully off the rim.
I know Brandon really put a hard push in the last one, got a flat tire, so haven't got the times yet of some of the other guys. It's gonna be a good race.
For the first time this season, Subaru Motorsports USA is firing on all cylinders. Back at service, it's clear the battle is on.
First stage was all right. I was happy with it. Travis destroyed us, but me and Barry had pretty much the same time. And then stage 2 felt really good. Felt like it was going to be a competitive time, and then got a flat about 3 or 4 miles from the end. So bled quite a bit of time. You know, I don't think I lost a ton to Barry, but he took some more time out of me on stage 3. So he's got a buffer on me. So I need to make up some ground.
Dude, first stage was good. We homework paid off, man. We won the stage by 23 seconds, which is like, that was awesome. Brand new car is just doing so good, feels awesome. Ree is such a talented co-driver, so for her to jump in and instantly be 10 tenths was really cool, but we knew we had to be, because that was the stage that we had notes on, so we needed as much time as we could there, so yeah, we'll see, off to a good start.
Brandon comes along, is showing this incredible pace and consistency. He's second in points in the championship. Where'd that come from?
Travis came out of the gate strong and just showed himself to be the champion that he is.
Now we have this situation where Travis has potential, Brandon's showing potential now, fantastic.
As the teams head back into the stages, the strategy is clear. Pastrana needs to solidify the win, and Brandon needs to get back in front of McKenna. As Pastrana dials back the risk, McKenna takes 4 stage wins, but gains only a few seconds. With growing confidence, Semenuk is pushing hard and staying within seconds of the leaders. He's back up to 3rd and has his sights set. In rally, the competition is never wheel to wheel. The stopwatch is the only reference. Drivers have to balance car preservation against outright speed. The trick is to go just fast enough to win and nothing more. Going faster involves more risk, more potential for damage.
100.
I think we got a flat tire.
Left 4 in, super. Left 4 in.
Pastrana clears the stage and gives the car once over, finding a branch stuck in the wheel arch.
Oh, it was weird. You heard it too, right?
I thought we had a problem.
It's so smooth the first run through, and then the second run, just so many big rocks were pulled out, but yeah, just try to kind of survival, which is usually opposite of this rally is always so smooth and flowing, but there's a lot of, I guess we got a lot of rain up here, so there's a lot of rain ruts and big rocks. So it'll be fun.
Just started leg 2, way better stage for me. We ended up knocking off over 16 seconds. Pretty excited about. Hopefully it's a competitive time compared to the guys behind us.
Semenuk remains in 3rd. He's nipping at the heels of the 2 leaders, but can't quite match their pace. While he's slowly drifting away from the overall win, he's increasing his lead over 4th. None of the teams have a gap big enough to survive a flat tire or a small mistake. The pressure remains high. Pastrana ends the day with a small lead over McKenna. Semenuk is 3rd, just 37 seconds in trail.
The way Barry's driving and some of the other guys out there, we might just have to be 10/10 and kind of hope for some luck on our side. So it is what it is, but we wanted to go in tomorrow leading. We don't have as much of a lead as we started out with, but I feel really good about that.
And we go into the second day leading the rally, which means we'll be first on the road, which is perfect because I think there's going to be some dust tomorrow.
Slowly just getting a little closer to Barry and Travis. So I think in the last stage of the day, we were all within 2 seconds, and got to play it really smart, I think, tomorrow. We'll see.
Tomorrow's going to be, I think, going to be a tough day. It's really fast stages, so big jumps and lots of flat-out straights. So it's going to be good. It's going to be fun.
We got to the end of the first day, and we're doing our overnight reprep, and I think that was the point when we all just took a deep breath. This new car had proven itself.
Everything went smoothly. Travis was fast. The car was great. The team was good. Everything just fell into place. It was exactly what we needed.
After a good night's rest, the teams are lined up to start day 2. As the crews wait to start, the brief moment of calm belies the storm ahead.
We are leading the rally after day 1 over McKenna, so that's going to be an awesome battle. And definitely Semenuk sitting right over there, my teammate in third. He had some great pace towards the end of the day, and it's really rocky. There's a lot of miles, so it's anyone's game still at this point. Just looking to have another good day and see what happens.
This is going to be the toughest part of the rally. Stages are quite washed out and rough in places, so obviously got to battle with everyone.
Pastrana must win these stages. Once again, he strikes hard on the opening stages, hoping to catch the others napping. He knows he needs more of a buffer, but gaining that advantage comes with risk.
You right?
Yep, we're good.
Yep, okay, don't right 5 over crest.
It's clear he's at maximum attack. But if he wants the championship, it's now or never. McKenna hasn't made a wrong move yet.
One of the things that's nice about Ojibwe is that the surface is very forgiving, and Brandon was able to really take advantage of the fact that that event gives you a little bit of wiggle room and start to turn in some really fast times and start to be competitive on winning stages with Barry and with Travis.
2 morning stages complete, and Pastrana has added a dozen seconds to his lead. Semenuk is also finding his groove.
I was like, I'm going to regret being such a sissy as soon as we hit this thing. We hit it and we were almost in the woods, still in the air. I was like, holy, that would have... That was a tough stage, man. We had a couple notes marked max that were not max. Keep the machinery between the greenery, they say. We were in the greenery pretty good, but still going. Make these Subarus tough, so.
We've been taken in the greenery sometimes, but yeah, we're trying to keep it on the road neat and tidy, and yeah, 1 stage to go to service. Those stages are hairy.
Yeah, there's some scary, over crest,
That's right,
5
yeah.
right.
We don't know if the car
bank.
leaving going to land.
A couple places where you go wide and hurts your confidence a bit, but overall it's actually pretty good. That stage was really challenging, and I thought those notes were better than the first stage this morning, so just got to commit.
That was a tough stage though. Brandon is steering like crazy and changing gears, and I'm calling notes like a bat out of hell. You can barely keep up. It's pretty amazing.
Well known to Pastrana, the iconic lakeside stages are his opportunity to take control of the rally. Familiarity pays off.
Right 5 short, left 3 open, tightens 3 hard, front 3 hard. Right 5 100, left 4 late, 70.
Semenuk also settles in, beating McKenna on 4 straight stages, including 2 stage wins.
Hug 4 left. Sorry, Doc. And a double crest.
It's a big step towards a Subaru double podium. By service, Pastrana has strengthened his lead.
Basically, my job's simple. Go out, win, and don't necessarily hope for anything bad to happen for anyone else, but hope we get lucky and can get in there. My teammate, however, Brandon Semenuk, he needs to basically finish ahead of Barry in this rally to have a chance at the championship. So he's going to be going hard.
This is
It was a great leg for me. Ended up winning the last 2 stages. It was my first ARA stage win, so I'm pretty hyped about that. Obviously the stages were super close between us all, but maybe I do have the pace to, be competing with these dudes. And yeah, it's nice to feel comfortable in the car and get that speed.
All right, super focused. When we get through this, go.
Yep, sounds good.
Come on, Skippy. Don't fail us now.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. 30, stay left over max press, 300.
With just a few stages remaining, Pastrana's lead offers him some confidence. Now he can focus on clean driving to conserve the car. Bringing the car to the finish for the win is required. A maximum points haul will keep his championship hopes alive.
Right 6, max press 50.
The shortened season only allows for 1 drop score. So while McKenna won on the first 2 rounds, Pastrana scored none, forcing him to keep 1-0 score. McKenna knows he can play it safe the rest of the year and have a good shot at the title. Subaru needs everything to go their way.
All right, long tightens.
Teammates can help each other, but Semenuk is still finding his stride in the car. He's close, but not close enough to pressure McKenna into making a mistake. He's solidly in 3rd, but can't quite reach 2nd yet.
And late 2 right plus, 30.
It's setting up to be a double podium weekend for the team, but McKenna has done what he needed to do. This team battled hard.
Left 4 opens, tightens 3 hard.
Both cars completed a difficult event. The team was able to come out swinging for the first time this year, and they're just getting started.
30, half left 5, max prow 50.
Pastrana brings the car to the finish with 20 seconds in hand.
Good job, mate.
Yeah, it was decent.
Rally over.
That's, to me, a clever drive.
A big win for the team leader.
At the end of Ojibwe, Travis came in with a win. He wasn't backing down at all, and it showed, and he was able to finish successfully.
We needed this result after what we had last rally, so definitely excited.
Semenuk lays down his strongest performance yet.
Yeah, that's it. Ojibwe rally in the bag. Stoked on the times we got and the confidence in the team and everything. So yeah, just keep pushing this forward to the next event and hopefully challenge these dudes even more.
Already with 2 podiums in your first 2 races, that's awesome. They had to tell me, they're like, look, we just don't crash we don't care what place you get, don't crash the car. But you're coming in, getting good results right away. Great stage times, won your first ARA stage.
I'm so pumped on that.
It's just incredible to me that such a young guy has done so well so quickly.
Both cars were great, both drivers were great. It was the perfect event to follow Ohio.
Homework pays off.
To win in the end by 20.1 seconds was closer than we wanted, but it just feels amazing to be on the top of the podium after all the hard work we put in.
It was so unlike everything that had happened up to that point, because nothing good had happened for months. And then Travis just hopped in a brand new car, went out and won his favorite event. And that felt like we were back in a way that nothing else could.
But would you like this?
Would you like that?
Yeah. What? Oh my gosh. Travis?
Hey girls, where's the kids?
Hey, where's your trophy?
Oh my gosh, Adriana.
One day you're gonna win one of those. Good luck to you.
Give them.
All right, see you guys.
Next time, on launch control.
Everybody's happier when the gloves are off and you can just go race.
We just hit walls of dust.
We're in the race, that's for sure.
And I stick my head under the car and I can see engine oil.
Panic.
As a mechanic, it's kind of what we live for.
Got a little kick in it, but it's in the right spot.
I don't think we made one turn. She's still good though.
Trying to claw back time on a short rally like this would be pretty tough.
You live and learn, so unfortunately I'm still learning.
Oh, not bad. Ooh.